BookTube. My name is Kate. This is my channel, Chapter K. So, I am super excited right now because I'm about to do a scavenger hunt. Look at this card. Isn't it gorgeous? This was created by Jasmine at Pardon My Imagination. That's her YouTube, Instagram, and Goodreads. Her Twitter is Pardon Me, I'm Ray. So, yes. She created this and she sent it to me, and I am so... There's just like these little scratch-off things. And it's also rainbowy when I do this. It doesn't look rainbowy in person, but on the video it's like got like a rainbow situation. Okay, anyway, I'm excited. I'm gonna scratch off the first thingy, and then we're gonna do whatever, yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Go ahead and dust that into my floor. Step 1. Drive to Barnes & Noble. Da-da-da-da. It's right down the street, so we're going to do it. We're going to drive to Barnes & Noble and see what happens next. Alright, my car says that it's 97 degrees outside. Let's go. My glasses are really hot. I leave my sunglasses in my car because otherwise I will never remember to have them. When you're like me and you're bad at focusing and remembering and you're clumsy, then you develop routines to make sure things are less likely to happen poorly like that. It's hot. Why is the air off? And so I have routines. My sunglasses stay in a certain place. My keys stay in certain places, my ID stays in certain places, and this ensures that I do not lose things. There's a lady with a baby. My phone camera literally turned off because it was too hot. That's cool. So I'm at Barnes & Noble, right there. It's right there. Right there. So now I gotta scratch off the next part of this thing. So the next part just says, I'm so paranoid, to scratch off one of these 4 right here. So scratch off one of these 4. So now I gotta pick one. I'm probably gonna pick number 3. Because I like the number 3. It's nice and sturdy. Okay, so I got the number 4. So, using the number you selected, count the aisles and stop when you reach number 4. So I have to go to the 4th aisle, which is going to be a little difficult because of the way it's set up. I might have to do tables, but we'll see. And then I have to pick one of the other things. So, here we go. So the next part told me to choose the right shelf, which is funny because right was on the left and left was on the right. Step 4 told me to count the number of cases and stop when I reach whatever number I scratched off, and I scratched off the number 1. And then step 5 told me to pick one, and using the number I selected, count the number of books and stop when I reach that number, so I stopped at number 25. Okay, so that was an anxiety-inducing experience. I got very stressed out during that. I don't know why, I just had so much anxiety. I'm still trying to come down from that. But the book I landed on was Before I Go to Sleep by S.J. Watson. And it sounds very much like 50 First Dates, but more mystery and less cute, rom-com-y. So apparently this person, it's not like a day in their adulthood, though, that they kind of go back to. Basically, every time they go to sleep, when they wake up in the morning, any memories that they have just go away. They're all gone from, like, down to childhood, I think. It seems like.
I think it's all the way to childhood. They have one person that keeps up with all their information, and they're kind of don't know if they can trust that person or not. So I'm interested to see how this goes. Very curious. Yeah, this is not something I normally would go to. I had a hard time picking the fourth aisle because the way that place is set up, and also because there are people around. So I found a random place and was like, okay, this is number 1. Because it was the beginning of A section, because the way it's shaped there is funky. I used self-control and only bought 2 other books, and one was just well, I won't say nicer, but like the newer version of Dune, because I just finished it, but I wanted the pretty version. And then The Rise of Kyoshi in the Avatar universe, because I love the Kyoshi warriors, and Kyoshi's the best avatar. Yeah! So, what I'm going to do is a quick booktuber spotlight. Today's booktuber spotlight is actually the whole reason that this video exists, and it's Jasmine from Pardon My Imagination. Jasmine's really funny and really sweet and really passionate about the things that she discusses, and honestly, I just thought this was the most creative freaking idea that, you know, I've ever seen on BookTube. She mailed me this card, and that's what we did today. And I haven't seen anyone do anything like that to that extent. It's just really cool. So I feel like she needs more recognition, and I feel like people need to go check her out. She also created a Twitter account meant to boost creators of color. So the name of the Twitter is literally POC Bookish Content, and it's meant to like boost creators of color. They share videos of smaller creators, but also bigger creators. But it's meant to kind of help the smaller creators get to that point where they're getting the recognition and they are getting exposure, which I think is pretty awesome. So you should definitely go check out Jasmine's channel, her Twitter. But that's all for this video. If you'd like more of this junk, subscribe below. Bye! Tripping over shadows and I'm drowning in the night. I feel the soldiers coming and I'm putting up a fight.